lot of people don't know the other side of town, they feed. A lot of people don't know that you get government phones. You can't go to China and tell China how to do that stuff. We're not doing that shit. Get us there. Let's get our people, not those people.
Right.
Not them.
Not y'all.
Let's get us together.
And now these cars and planes, I'm always boarding. Just out touring down in Charlotte like I play for Hornets. When I'm performing, never born.
Hey, this is askrphtish from the gorgeous city of Charlotte, North Carolina. And who do I have the pleasure of meeting again?
Hey guys.
Hey, what's your name?
Sonny.
Hey, Miss Sonny. Why you talking so low?
Hey, yeah, this is my man.
I got you. All right, so we talked to you like at the beginning. Have any men try to attack you or anything, being a woman?
Yeah.
What kind of PTSD do you have? What is the first order of business that you would need to get back on track and not be homeless?
Stable housing and either a job or a school program.
And like some months ago, so what's been going on since the last time we talked?
I'm just basically maintaining, trying to keep my head above ground level, and just trying to thug it out, just trying to
thug it out,
just trying to thug it out, like stay to where I'm slowly progressing, or stay to where I'm progressing as long as I'm not degressing.
Right. Progressing and not degressing.
Right.
You know what I love about you, Sonny? Like every time I talk to you, you inspire me because you give me all the grassroots ideas.
Yeah.
Like you are very connecting, and you encourage me to keep going forward because you want to help your community.
Right.
And and you're not selfish either. You don't just talk about what your needs are. You talk about everybody's needs in the homeless community, and I appreciate that, and it inspires me.
Right.
Like today, you just gave me like 2 other nonprofits I can speak to, and that helps out a lot. You know.
Yeah, it's great when the community. If we gotta stick together, you know how old people used to say, it takes a village. We gotta stick together, even as not only as black people, as a homeless society, every group. We have to stick together. We have to find something common in one another,
right? And
just stick together. Everybody's going through something. This is a pandemic. Everybody is going through something. Everybody's going through something. Everybody has their own problem. Unbeknownst to you, like even though I'm going through something, there's somebody out there that's doing way worse, or on the verge of doing way worse. And sometimes people need to hear things from other people to know that they're not. It's a testimony. They need to hear things from other people to know that they're not the only ones that's going through that. That there's ways to get help. If I'm down in the dumps, it's not what's gonna make it makes a difference for me to hear somebody else say, I was there and this is how I got through it, or I was there, so you can feel like nobody wants to feel left out or isolated.
Right.
Nobody wants to feel like that they're the only ones going through. That's how you get people that give up, depression. That's how you get suicidal stuff. Nobody wants to deal with stuff alone. We need to be able to go to our peers, and you know what I'm saying, see, we're not the only ones going through it. That way we're counseling each other. We're networking. We're socializing. We're getting together and coming together as a group, as a people, and just uplifting one another.
Right. And what I love about you also is you're real with yourself. Like when we were talking about what the homeless community needs and what nonprofits can do, it's not what the nonprofits want to do, is what y'all need. And what I love about you is you don't mind sharing that, and you're real, as in you don't believe in just throw you into a home and throw you some money, all that is needed, but you want results. You don't want just to be given this or given that. You want real results to get your life back on track.
And I tell people all the time, like the word y'all, not just y'all, we need to take that. We need to take that we need to stop. Y'all is not a word that's really usually meant in a positive way. Okay. Y'all is a word that's like, in my opinion, is a derogatory word. Okay. It's not derogatory since you offend me, but it's like nobody wants to be a y'all.
Right, gotcha.
Nobody wants to be a y'all. Nobody wants to, it's us.
Okay,
and a lot of people, these people talk to us and say, well, y'all did this, y'all think that this. I hate when they do that. They call us they and y'all and them, but it's not them, it's us. It's not spades. You know what I'm saying? It's us. We're all together. It's not them against us. We're all together. It's us. So if you say y'all, you're saying you all exclusively. It's like you all. I'm talking to everybody, including you. So you're a group, and nobody, especially a female, nobody wants to be considered in a group. We're all our own individualized unit.
Right.
So we don't want to say, well, this is how y'all going through. This is what we're going through. Because even though you may not be going through homelessness,
Okay.
It's still, we're still your people.
Right. We still all a community together.
So if your people fumble, then in a sense we fumbling too.
Right. I mean, and that's an excellent point.
Mm-hmm.
If the community has a point of, where things aren't where it needs to be, it's going to trickle down and cause a bigger problem in the entire community.
And guess what?
So
Most people are just a paycheck away. Paycheck away.
Yeah.
You know what
One
I'm saying?
paycheck. Say it again,
A
sister.
paycheck away. A paycheck away. Everybody's going through something. And you see people, they down other people, but then, or they say, they might see you and you're asking for money, or they feel like you're asking or you're begging, and then they say, well, get a job. But if you work at a construction job, if you work at a staffing agency, you still technically don't have a job.
Right.
If you're renting, you still technically don't own a home.
Right.
You still homeless.
Yeah.
Because you're renting. That person has the option to put you out at any given time. You're a renter. You're not a homeowner. You're homeless.
Hey guys, we're selling t-shirts to help raise money for the homeless. By purchasing this t-shirt, you're supporting the homeless. So please buy one today.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? We all got to strive to be better. Just because you pay rent and somebody else may stay in a hotel room, you're no better. Because that landowner, or that landlord, you really have no authority to that home. You're not the homeowner. So even though homeless is just a sense of how you look at the word, you're homeless. You know what I'm saying? You're less of a home. You're without housing.
Yeah, you're houseless.
Yeah, you're houseless. Like if you pay rent, you're houseless.
Yeah. I got what you're saying.
Yeah, because you're not on that deed. You don't have to. They can't take you to court. When they say you gotta go, you gotta go.
You're right about that, honey.
You have no authority, or you have no ownership, or you have no right to that house or that land. If you're paying rent and you don't own the land, it doesn't matter if you pay rent. You don't own the land.
Right. I feel you.
So you gotta look at it a different way. Like we're not. We're taking too much time to say that we're different. I feel like as a black community, as a community as a whole, we're taking too much time to feel like we're different from other people, put the blame on other people and say, oh, well, this is why they're going through that. This is why. It's no. Like, wow, isn't that a shame they're going through that? How can I help? And how can I take a hindrance to that? How can I take heed to that? And be like, okay, well, this is not what I want. Let's help. Let's see what we can do to help them, encourage them. But also, let's see what I can do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's see what I can do so that I am helpful and I am also taking heed to what they're going through. If anybody else goes through that problem, or if I should go through that problem, we all know, we have evidence of how to deal with it. We have evidence of knowing, hey, if you get put out and you go through this, there are these organizations that can help you. A lot of people don't know we're on the other side of town. A lot of people don't know that the other side of town, they feed. A lot of people don't know that the other side of town, they have clothing houses.
Yeah.
They have housing houses. A lot of people don't know that 211 is helping men get housing vouchers. A lot of these people don't know. They think, oh, well, I don't want to live at the shelter, so I'm not going to the shelter. But you can still get these resources.
Okay,
you know right. A lot of people don't know that you get government phones.
Right, yeah.
You can get government tablets. A lot of people don't know this. So it takes for other people to come out and get their testimony, or come out and let them know. Sometimes it's about, it's just about word of mouth, speaking together.
Right, and connect as a community.
Right, we got to be able to know, like, okay, this is what, if I should go through this is what they can do. Maybe somebody else can say to you, hey, I don't know, I can't say about anything about what you're going through. I can't, it's about sympathizing and empathizing.
Right, sympathizing and empathizing,
yeah, it's two different words.
So do you have a problem with people treating you bad?
Oh, of course, right. I can treat people bad too. It's just as like, how do the people... I hate judge, but that's the world of that. We're all judging based off of looks. We're all judging, and that's, you know what I'm saying? But on the other side, everything is a melting pot. Everybody's melting into each other. Everybody's blending in. There's no such thing as one pure race. That's another subject. No such thing as one pure race, one pure this. Everybody's blending in with everybody.
Right.
Yeah, people, we need to bring us together about one love, one nation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We need to put that more into effect. And we, as a whole, as a network, we are struggling with some things. We are struggling with some things that need to be handled. You can't go to China and tell China how to do their stuff. We're not doing our shit.
So basically you're saying that, our country tend to worry about other countries, but we have issues here.
Stay on the homeland, stay on the home turf. let's get us together.
Yeah.
Let's get us together. Let's get our people, not those people.
Right.
Not them.
Not y'all.
Let's get us together. Like, we need this. Like, we need whatever you think somebody is doing. Don't worry about what caused them. You give money to somebody, don't worry about what they're going to do. That's in the Bible. Don't worry about what they're going to do with that money. Don't worry. You just pray over it and hope that they do the right thing with that.
Right.
Hope that they do the right thing with that. But also have the satisfaction of knowing that you tried.
Right.
Or you attempted. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then it's about conversation. It's about follow up, and it's about follow through.
Oh. Say that again, sister.
Follow up, conversation, follow through. We need to, you know what I'm saying? Listen to the problem.
Right.
We need to give not so much feedback, but listen to the problem, give feedback, ingest it, give suggestions. Then we have to look it up. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Figure out how we can help, what our part is, how we can play a part as a community. What we can. Some people might can cook, some people might can clean. Some people might. What we as a people can do to help, what our part is, what our part we play.
Right.
We can contribute and help, and then just stick together. Follow through with the people. Like, come back and follow up with what they're doing, and follow through with what you said you were going to do.
Right. So, and I love that because I know, because I always see you, and so I know I got to be accountable and make it happen, honey. Because Sonny is on me. She's like, listen, this is who you need to connect with. This is what you do. So let me actually.
I need the people. I need housing. I still need housing.
Right.
These staying in hotel rooms, it's hard to do. I never, even when I was working and doing, quote unquote good, I never wanted to just rent rooms because renting rooms are expensive. Hotel rooms are expensive.
Yes, it is.
They pay the place you pay 2-3 times rent.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a waste of the money.
So let me ask you this: how are you doing mental health wise? Like, how do you keep going? Because you always so strong. You have your, like everyone, you have your good days and your bad days. But how do you keep surviving day after day? Like, how do you do? You're so strong. But you always, every time I see you, always have a good word of wisdom for me.
In my opinion, you have to have your ethic ruler.
Okay.
Your ethic, like.
Yeah, you're not throw things off your back.
This is I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna cry, I'm gonna get down about it. But at a certain point, I gotta just be like, F it.
Yeah.
Let's just do it. Let's not think about it. Everybody has it. It's like when you lose somebody, you grieve. You have to have your time to grieve. After that, you have your grieving point, and that's it. Like, or you go back to it, grieve on it some more about the memory. But we have to have our time where we're like, okay, we did it, we done it, it's over with. Let's move on.
So let me ask you this before we end. And what do you need to get back on track? What do you need? Like realistic, because you were very realistic on, not just do this or that, but what would Sonny need to get back integrated with the, community fully and be happy and whole?
I think we are in need. Me as well, me personally.
Right, you.
We are in need. I am in need. Case management. Like, where these people, not only giving them a housing, but you got to go back and, like somebody said, if you put somebody in a place, or you put a homeless person in a home, they need to know classes on how to pay the rent.
Okay, right. Okay, lifestyle classes.
How to do the budget. They need to know so they can remain
in a house, in a home.
And remain to have keep the housing. They need to be taught skills. These skill sets.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Lifestyle skill sets. Like you said, how to pay the bill.
A lot of people don't need rehab centers. Some people may need sober living. Some people may need transitional home. One-on-one therapy. A lot of people you have to look at each person as an individual case. Like, we need to figure out, we need housing. But while we're getting that housing, we need to be, okay, are we going to look up our resources? Are we going to use DSS? Have we signed up for this program? Are we in touch with the new housing program? Do we know about the new vouchers? Do we know about the new grant?
Okay. Education is key.
That the government has so much about funding for this amount of money, but how do we fit into that funding? How can we get those funds? Like, I need to take, I'm creating a GoFundMe. People can get on your account if they want to and help towards that. I need help with housing personally. I need.
And that's all you want is a house, some place to
stability.
be. Stability. The word is stability.
Once I get, well, if people would have, once people have stability, they can take time and think about. We're living on a day-to-day concept. They can take time to think about what's going on tomorrow.
Right.
How they can. You can't really sign up for a house to go to. You can't plan to go sign up for housing next week. You don't know where you're gonna sleep tonight.
Right. Your mind is not fully there.
Right,
and then when you need ID and stuff, like how in the world do you keep up or think about a ID when you don't even have a home every night? It's just hard to kind of stay on track.
Right. People say, well, why don't you go to the job? Where am I sleep at night? When I get off,
Yeah.
where am I go rest to go to work? It starts somewhere. It has to start somewhere.
Right.
And sometimes people need that jumping stone, that helping hand. Sometimes people just need a jump start. They need a jump start. They need that one level up.
Right. So y'all, please, Sonny like literally is helping me. Like she's giving me contacts, information, and she is really on top of me on helping out with my nonprofit to help with the homeless. So she is holding me accountable. So y'all please press the thanks button on this channel for Sonny, and whatever y'all give to Sonny on this post, on this video, I will give all of it to her, and I will get Sonny to do a thank you video thanking y'all for all the support. So she needs sleeping bags, she needs a tent, she needs.
I don't want a tent.
You don't want a tent? Okay, so see, that's what. Okay.
A tent suggests you're gonna be there for a while.
Oh, okay, so she don't even want a tent because that means she just.
Zippers. I want doors.
Oh, okay, she said she don't want zippers, she want doors. Amen, sister.
I want a zipper. I want a door now.
All right, y'all. So please give to Sonny. She has been so helpful, and y'all please press the thanks button, and all of it would go to her. She really wants results. She just don't want things, in general. She wants real life results, and she's been such a great help, and I appreciate you, Sonny.
It's not necessarily gonna go to me. It's gonna go to an account where we can figure out how to help me and how to help other people.
Right. You see, she's not even thinking about just herself. She's thinking about the whole community as a whole.
Thank y'all for being concerned. Thank y'all. I love the platform. Let's make this a platform to do positive.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Sonny. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Mr.
Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.